Good morning. My name is Benita Belogan, and for my presentation today, I decided to explore the capabilities of the pen. I chose to do such by drawing three various images: one with geometric edges, one depicting an object, and one with drastic curves. My first image is a spiral made of triangles. The block code, I initially started out with turn and drive velocity to 100% to make the robot move a little bit faster. I put the robot pen down so as the robot moved, it drew a solid line. And for three times, I made the robot drive forward 700 and to turn left for 120. In this case, I found that if I made it a division problem, the turns were much sharper. I then had the robot turn right for 36 degrees and followed these same steps 10 times. I then put the robot pen up, and to get the robot out of the way, I made the robot turn to 0 degrees, move forward 900, turn another 270 degrees, and then move forward for 900 again. These steps were mirrored in a Python code in which I set the turn and drive velocity to 100%, put the pen down, for three times made the robot drive forward 700 and turn left 120 degrees, and then I made it wait for a little while before it turned 36 degrees to the right and repeated these same steps 10 times. After that, the pen was put up and the robot was moved out of the way. My second image is of a house. This this image took the longest time. It started off with setting the drive and turn velocity to 100% and putting the pen color to red. I then made the robot drive forward 300, turn right 90, and drive forward for another 300 before I put the robot pen down. For four times in a row, I had the robot turn right for 90 degrees and drive forward for 600 degrees. My block code was basically made up of guess and check. So then I just did a few basic other moves, computations to make the robot move before I had to repeat twice to drive forward 350 degrees, to turn left 90, to drive another 300 degrees, and then to turn again. After that, I just set heading to 90 degrees and I drove the cart forward and did a few other computations to get the cart out of the way. These steps were mirrored in the Python code, in which turn and drive velocity was set to 100, the pen was changed to red, the robot was moved forward, turned right, moved forward again, and then it did a few other computations. In the end, the code ended up, when run, ended up drawing the image of a house. Lastly, I chose to challenge myself by drawing a third image of concentric circles. Although this code was fairly simple, it did take me the longest time. I started the block code by setting rotation to 10 and variable to 10, and turning the velocity to 100% so that the robot moved faster. For 36 times, I then made the robot turn right for rotation and to drive forward for variable, both set to 10. After that, I then put the robot pen up, I moved it, and I changed the variable to 8.58, and I repeated these steps 10 times. To define the block move, I turned left for 90 degrees, drive forward for 50 millimeters, and then to turn right for another 90 degrees. The Python code depicts the same thing. Turn left for 90, drive forward, turn right, rotation and variable both set to 10, velocity set to 100, and for two times, the robot would turn right and drive forward. This was the resulting image when run. Thank you so much for your time.